What's up? Yeah. Ah. Hey, hello, fellow humans on planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious video gaming day? Hello, Jace Stophelis the First. Hello, Internet, and hello, Cashew. Oh, welcome. How the hell is first already claimed? Jace claimed it. Jace has the stream ready and open at all times, and he sits right before stream. He sits there like this, like the camera is his monitor, and it's looking at the chat, and it's like this. He has his mouse like this, and he goes. What's up, Deb? How's it hanging? Do. I'm playing Kabi game. Big Brother Mazzini Season 5 discussion. Mambetsu Shange Kabi. Okay. Oh, that sounds cool. It's like a hoot and holler. Debertron. So long, Gay Bowser. Ah, yes. As has been the case for the last 3 streams, we are island hopping. We're about to go to the last island. Last stream we had the most miserable set of encounters known to game designers in the gaming universe. Never before has anyone made such a miserable set of encounters. With arguably one of the worst designed enemies and encounters in tabletop gaming history. And surely we will get to avoid that in the foreseeable future. This whole game is miserable? Well, no, you're mistaking you being miserable for the game being miserable. That's a easy mistake to make. That's a great time. Also, guys, if you guys see Logan move at all, please warn me, okay? I'm trying to train him to stay right where he is right now. Because he's an old dog, so his joints and stuff, you know. I need him to be right there the entire 6-hour stream. That was like a great time. It was actually one of the worst times I've ever had. I was like, I almost quit the game. I was almost like, you know what? Maybe I should play something else. Oh, cutscene. Hold up. Actual cutscene. Actually oinking. Actually oinking. The hell? Why are we gathering around him like this? What's wrong with us?
Close ranks.
Why your dog got bone spurs? Has someone Twitch shock him? There's gonna be a shocking revelation here in a few seconds. Zombie Rip Bob. What the hell? What just happened here? What type of moronic cutscene was this? They really chose to have one cutscene in the entire game, and the cutscene is my entire party finding a scary, colorless room at the end of a corridor, all of them rushing forwards and standing in a circle around a tomb with black smoke pouring out of it. Alright, yeah, that sounds like something my group would do, I guess. Ah. Why is that one shiny? Oh. It's possessed. It's 10 bludgeoning damage. Do 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 do. How the hell are they immune to Phantasmal Web? In what universe?
I will resist!
Minus I believe in illusions, but I mean, at least surely the guy possessing them isn't mindless, right? That was pretty good damage. Oh my god, that was really good damage actually. What the hell?
Don't hold back!
Are they about to like Shane explode here? Is that what's gonna happen? Let's delay until after Aura Shale.
Prepare yourself!
Aura.
Retreat is not an option.
What? What the hell? That was very strange.
Strike!
No time for debates.
Nahindrian rhapsodist. Not a rap sadist. Shadowcaster, that one we gotta probably deal with, I think. Where's that guy at? Yeah, probably kill this guy, I think. Oh, we're in possession mode still, huh? Oh, up there. Shadowcaller. Shadowman. Weird. Well, I guess they're immune to weird, probably, huh? I should have hasted, actually. That would have been nice. Yeah, what's up, Kaiman? Welcome in. What the hell did this guy just summon? What are these guys? Alright. Go kill mode.
Desna, guide my hand.
You should have run! Kneel before me.
Oh. And they heal when they switch. I didn't realize that. That changes things a little bit, I guess. Ow. Charge! Oh my god. Really just casually doing 160 damage on a charge? I think I'll spread these guys out a little bit. Ow, Rachel.
Make your peace.
This will hurt!
Wait, why did this guy heal?
This one's mine!
Oh. Oh my god, I got so lucky there, holy crap. Sure, man. Whatever you want to do. I don't think there's much.
I will resist.
Don't hold back!
Okay. Nenny was in trouble. Doing the same. Okay, we're doing the same thing. So, this siege golem is. Charge for full push.
Prepare yourself.
Boop. Okay, where do I hide? I'll hide up here, I guess. Oh! Oh my god! Well, that was pretty gnarly.
Press the attack! Ah!
Oh my god! Dude! That's a crazy ability. Well, they're not perma-dead.
Desna, guide my hand. Disappear.
Wait, I can't pass a heal on them? Why can't I heal?
Nice try. Didn't work though.
Heal the storm and 8 levels restore permanent and ability to score points. Affecting the target. If I cast it all. Yeah, I don't get. Why can't I cast heal on people that are?
Nice try. Didn't work though. Nice try. Didn't work though.
Is this how the thing actually functions, or is this like this is just this is how we nerf it? Oh wait, dude, I completely forgot to buff it. Looks like that's embarrassing. Oh no, I didn't. They have buffs. Well, this guy's gonna go, so...
Please, help me! This condition is irrational.
Retreat is not an option.
You're not a threat, you're a popsicle.
A mere flesh wound.
Make your peace.
These siege golems are very gnarly. I guess what I should have done is like spend some time to just run my people up on this platform or something.
Strike!
Vision blurring, legs are shaking. Peculiar.
Kneel before me.
Arm spaghetti? Oh, that's very believable. Oh man, I'm healing for too little as well.
You should have run! This will be quick!
Ah, very unfortunate. Doesn't seem like the worst enemy I've ever seen, I guess.
I will resist.
Oh. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, what can you do? Can I cast Raise Dead on, Kiryu? I only have one scroll of Raise Dead, though. I guess let's see if we can like win this before I worry about if it's any.
This one's mine.
Oh.
I still got it. This will hurt.
Ah, that's a lot of hits doing not a lot of damage. Aw, are you kidding me with this?
Mere flesh wound. Press the attack.
I should have done a smite there, I don't know why I didn't.
The end. Don't hold back!
Jesus Christ.
I'm always ready.
Previous of this is that they died recently, right? Within 2 rounds?
This spell works differently.
Can't do that. Oh, but Nenio, or sorry, Ember has raised dead, I think. If I just raise her, I think she can raise everyone else. Many will die, but this is sacrifice Enda is ready for. Oh yeah, she has raised dead. We're fine.
Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
This war
I mean, it
must
is.
end.
I refuse to
But he's
surrender.
restless. I wonder why.
The whole concept of just bringing people back from the dead is pretty, like, I wouldn't call it funny, but it's one of those weird parts of these systems that feels like it doesn't make a lot of sense. Just imagine dying in the most terrible, awful, imaginable way. Just feeling the pain as your skin is like melted off by like a powerful acid attack, and you're tormented to death. And your friend's like, "All right, all right, we're coming back again. Come on, yeah, you're alive again." Circle think they're good guys should go a better place anyway, so I bring them back. Well, I mean, I think there's a good argument to be made for bringing people back, specifically because of the mission, right? Like, we're doing some really important stuff here, so like, I can get it from that perspective, but it is definitely like, I feel like it's underplayed how much it would almost, by definition, have to change you as a person. To be horribly murdered and just be like, all right, well, raise that, come on, back we go.
We do it my way.
I can definitely see the argument for, like, you know, we are the only people that can protect Galarian from this thing.
Follow if
we're all
dare.
very powerful people. I can see the reasoning behind it for sure. So, 4% of players have the achievement I just got. You can make any humanoid creature fight on your side as if it was your ally. It will attack your opponents to the best of its ability. However, the creature tries to throw off the combination, making it will save each round. Charges 1. I can't tell if this is a one-use item or if it's like once per day. I'm gonna assume it's a once per day thing. Only Buffy did erase that, right? Yeah, because in Buffy, being brought back is like a mortifying experience, right? But Buffy also has the same excuse, doesn't it? Like that they that it feels like necessary to do. They're not racing dead for fun. It's like they feel like it's a necessary evil. You are the one to blame for my suffering. Oh, voice.
You are the one to blame for my suffering.
Rare voice.
You are the one making me remember.
Black Baylor?
You are the reason why I can feel pain again. Get back, you worthless worm! I am the demon Lord Nahindri, his might and his future, and you are his past, a useless disappointment that can only serve one purpose.
In a better place, and also instead of being brought back from heaven, it wasn't even necessarily evil, really, they did it for themselves. And what purpose is that?
Ah, there you are, treasure. Come closer, don't be shy. We're almost done here, see? You've done a fine job. By reuniting our friend with another one of his key memories, you've helped us take another step towards the greatest treasure of all.
Isn't I think in Pathfinder, I think not remembering is built into being raised, though, isn't it?
Just one last step, one last memory, and we'll know where our coveted item is. Then we'll both get what we deserve. You'll get your gold, and I'll get...
Look out!
I won't let it happen!
Oh.
I will stop you, tear you apart, destroy you, and grind your bones into dust! False Nahindri! I'll kill you too, Tormentor!
Oh. Nahindri's rage collides with your power and recoils for it pales in comparison.
Our little rascal is acting up today. That's all right, that's all right. Come here, treasure. We need to have a chat.
Come here, aka this voice dialogue it needs to end now, so let's start a new dialogue that isn't voiced. Right? Yeah. What is that pitiful creature good for? Giving someone a scare and not much else? It's hard to believe that someone like him could have been part of the great Nahindri. He doesn't want to remember Nahindri's life, and we are forcing him to. Pathetic. He would rather forget a long and glorious life filled with joys and triumphs just because it had a few unfortunate setbacks. Pay him no mind. Whether he wants it or not, he will continue to lead us along the guiding chain towards our future. What is that horrific shadow that's bound to the ship chain? What does it want? Oh. The shade within the chain says that he is the real Nahindri and you're an imposter. I think I already talked to him about that. Why do you keep calling me your tormentor? What else am I supposed to call you? The one who awakens the forgotten memories within me? Memories that ought to be resting in Ishari's depths? You attacked me, but you were too weak to harm me. You've come to scoff at my weakness. You have the right, but know this. The hour will come when I have strength enough. Who are you really? I am Nahindri, the true Nahindri, his essence, his thoughts, his soul. The ghost of the chain falls silent, as if thinking it over. At least I am what was left of him after his death. Of course, the master of the ship claims otherwise. He thinks himself the true Nahindri, but he's merely his bones, his remains. They may possess a certain power, but that power is blind and pointless. He craves, but he cannot fathom what or why. How exactly is the helmsman using you? He wakes the memories that sleep within me. They show him the next step of the way. I'm his treasure map. I'm his astrolabe. I'm the guiding star that will lead him to Nahindri's most prized treasure. What is this treasure we're looking for? That I do not know yet. All I know is that my essence is drawn to it. It is the anchor tied to the end of my chain. I yearn to claim it, and yet I fear it at the same time. I want to talk about your memories. Oh my god. What's up, Dwalius? 7 stream streak? The SSS? Why do your memories pain you? I do not know. As an expert on controlled forgetting, I can suggest a unique method that allows one to stop thinking and start not thinking about the objects of undesired memories. As a direct result... Stop, quiet. Why have you brought her here, tormentor? Is this your way of torturing me? It's me, Mr. SS himself. Oh, okay. What's up? Are you a computer boy right now? I got it back nice. Is it fixed? Orso. Orso, hey. Orso. Damn. That kind of looks like that guy a little bit. I've been downgraded to a 5600X. Is that a graphics card or a CPU? Tell me about the memory that gave you strength. CPU, okay. I think I'll probably go AMD CPU next time I get a computer for sure. Those X3D chips are apparently really good. It did not give me strength. It clamped around me like the jaws of a watchdog, and I ran, howling in pain, wishing to be rid of it, calling for oblivion to save me. Andrew's voice is seething with fury. It did not give me strength. It made me gather the last remnants of what strength I had, so I could oppose the one forcing me to remember. The chain grows hot, fiery streaks are running along his leg. When you touch it, the hinders memory becomes almost tangible. His pain overtakes you. Oh. The clang of the weapons, the roar of flames, the smell of fresh blood, the muddled babbling of mortals at my feet. What happened here? What happened is that my witless servants are reaping what they have sown. They paid a visit to Temple of Abadar, and now the Abadarans have come to return the favor. They brought siege golems, ripped the gates off their hinges with ease. Oh, I read that twice, whoops. And are now butchering my cultists like cattle. And then the fool whom I had so short-sightedly named my archpriest used his undeserved privilege to summon me like an errand boy in hopes that I would save his useless lives. He is kissing my feet, looking up at me in adoration. Upon seeing my towering figure, the cultists raise the weapons and shout my name, and the Abadarans back away in terror. "We are forever yours, my lord," my archpriest whispered. "Grant us your aid, and we will praise your name across all of Golarion." The indignation I feel is nearly enough to make me crush him under my foot here and now. How dare a possession negotiate with its owner? But as I look into the eyes of my cultists, I hesitate. Something burns within them, something unfamiliar, something greater than fear or dull obedience. For a moment, I feel like they are promising me something I have never possessed before, a new treasure that I cannot be taken by force or deceit, only received as a gift, and that is when I make my decision. I mean, it feels like they did fight, at least based on what we just happened, right? Forwards, my children. I am granting you the power to crush all who stand in our way. I feel the temptation to help my cultists, grant them power, enter the fray on their side, and paint the walls with the blood of those who dared invade my sanctum. After all, who is Abadar, an old, senile accountant, always droning on about grain, bricks, and coin exchange rates? Let my temples and statues stand in place of his in every city. Let my name instead of his be whispered by mortals in their prayers. What absolute idiocy! There's no currency in the multiverse that is worth less than the adoration of mortals. Today those gnats praise you, Tomorrow they curse you, and the day after, lo and behold, they have all perished and your temples stand empty. To the looter's delight. Ambition is a fool's pastime. The wise know their own worth without another's praise. I will give them nothing. I did not spend millennia amassing my power just to squander them on mortal insects. Hold back, this battle is lost, so be it. I will save you this time, but you would do well to choose your battles more wisely, henceforth. I need my servants alive. Well, do I even need them? Of course. I ought to safeguard my possessions, but these mortals bring me nothing but losses and trouble. Let's say I save them now, having witnessed my generosity, they will be twice as eager to beg for handouts tomorrow. Why would I want that? You can't praise and you can't keep praising adoring gazes in a chest. These parasites have enjoyed my magnanimity long enough. I'm sick of these inanities of mortals. You can all die in here. I care not. For now, I will be answering your I will not be answering your prayers. The servants of Abadar charge furious into battle. Before the sun sets, my cult will cease to exist, and good riddance. I wasted so much time and effort on them, and all I have gained in return is aggravation. I'm returning to my domain, but not alone. In my claws a mortal insect trembles, the one who dared to call himself my archpriest, as if I would allow him to summon me again. He wanted to be my possession, and I will grant him this wish, on my own terms. I toss him into a cage of gloom and shadow, into a frozen memory of the disaster that he brought upon the cult. There he will linger forevermore between life and death, slowly losing his sanity, a fitting punishment for a parasite who has exceeded the limits of my generosity. Oh, is this the helmsman, maybe? His final miserable look gives me pause. Mortals are nothing but hassle, then why do I feel like I've just lost a gem that can never be reclaimed? Could I have made a mistake? Nonsense, of course I was right. I can see your memories, why is that? No, I don't want to remember. I can't, I won't, I don't want to live that pain again. Did we already do this one? We did this one already.
I'm off.
I'm off. Don't scoff. G off. Bleed element curve blade. The +5 adamantine great axe. The target must succeed or become prone. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't have any unwielding great axes, but full plate of moderate fortification. That 50% chance to negate a crit, that's pretty nice. Too bad the armor doesn't work for any of my characters. This cloth grants his wearer the effects of heavy fortification. Oh my god. Wait, that's kind of sick. What armor does Regil have? He's wearing full plate of spell nullify. But the full plate of spell nullify is better than this armor anyway, right? Because it has higher AC and higher max dexterity. which are both beneficial to Regil, right? I may be Regil, but I am not Regile. Damn. I may be Regil, but I'm not Regile. Do 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 do. Okay, who can wear that shirt? So they don't get crit to death. I guess better than what Reginald is wearing for sure. Oh my god, that's so bad. Damn, 21 AC on Ember, that's crazy. That's insane, guys, what the hell? You just casually got 21 AC? 21, 21. Okay. Ulbrig, leave the form. What the hell? What just happened?
I'm prepared.
Ulbrig, chill. Jesus
The world
Christ.
just forget me.
The hell? The freaking heck? What level? We're level 17. At level 18, this cloak goes to someone else. For spells and abilities. Do I have any abilities that I care about saves for? On Kirio?
It's time to act!
I guess I might at some point. So we'll keep pay to win cloak on Kirio maybe. I guess I'll give this to Regil probably, huh? Both his bracers +6. Not worth on Kirio because mage armor gives us a +5, right? No. But should this increase my AC by 1? They do. But these are kind of like, they feel almost story relevant, so. Why is her AC so bad? Oh, because she doesn't have mage armor on? Uh... Oh, we have some stuff we can equip other characters with when we get to opportunity to, I guess. We also have a casual 1.8 million gold, I guess. Wait, can we actually continue the voyage? It's not gonna be the case, right? Surely I've voyaged out of my mind right now.
I do what I must.
There's a part 3 of this coming up at some point in the next act, maybe?
Anything new?
What? I think we're gonna go rest. We're gonna fight in that arena or whatever. Whatever.
Follow if you dare. I'm off.
The Bad Luck Tavern.
I do what I must.
That was rough at the end there. I mean, everyone basically died. Now we have some permanent like levels here. Oh, I was need to find a vendor that sells me scrolls. I think the guy at the beach might do that. At the beach, at the harbor. Oh wait, this is new too, I think, right? No, because it's not in, what is... Oh no, we have read this one. Better listen to me.
I'm gone.
I've forgotten where any potential vendors there were. I remember the guy by the coast at least, so I guess we're heading there. By the boat. I need a load of scrolls. Hundreds of them. Preferably. Scroll, Salah. Restore. Oh, holy. Yeah, thank the Lord. How do I buy a specific amount again? Oh, yeah. Let's just buy 23 of these dudes. Nope, I'm not buying, I'm not buying 600,000 gold of raised dead scrolls, but I'll buy like 5 of them, I guess. Oh. I can do like 2. I'll do like 3. Does he have Breath of Life? No. If you sort by price in descending order. Buy a couple of these. Scroll of Dimension Door Mass. That could actually be pretty useful. I'll actually buy some of these. How many? I don't know how many lesser restoration I have. I can cast on a lot of characters, but I guess just buy a few of them. Does he have any Cure Light Wound scrolls? No, he doesn't. He has potions, though. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. Sure, let's buy 198 of them. Why not? Oh, Bismuth is equipped. Nice. Wait, can Bismuth wear armor right now? How do I even tell? Improved critical gore. Yeah, that's exactly what you need. I don't see any ability to wear armor here. Restoration. Nah, they really got 2 negative levels from that, huh? Now I'm already down 6 scrolls. Maybe I should just go buy more immediately. That shit pretty cheap, all things considered. Alright, rest time, then main story arena time, I think. Walking on corpses. You know, it's the harem of ardent dreams. Oh.
I'm gone.
Alright, surely I'm not gonna get robbed twice in a row, right? I need a room for the night. 1,000 gold? Sure. Don't think I have much choice.
Saints typically die a most painful death. Are you prepared to accept that in order for people to follow your teachings?
Dying isn't hard at all. But after I'm dead, I won't be able to help anyone. Sooner or later, I will have to die. But until then, I'm going to try to live.
What? The Herald says that one of the commanders requires help. The commander must go to the Nexus to find out what's happening. The next.
We do it my way.
What's the next? Oh, is that the place we started at? It's the same place, only overworld races who hate the demons would tell otherwise. I got robbed here. Oh wait, can I rest in the Nexus for free? My bad. Listen, the cleric speaks quietly, yet with unusual resolve. I found out that there's a slave trader at the local market, a demon in a black mask. I might be grasping at straws here, but what if he's the same demon that kidnapped Trevor? Let's go back there and ask him some questions. A demon in a black mask? What are you talking about? Do you remember those soldiers who fought for the Hell Knights? They told me that the demon in a black mask was the one who took Trevor. They thought the monsters killed him, but we don't know. We know there's a slave trader here. What if the demon brought my brother down here to sell him? What are you going to do? I don't know. Right now, I only have this unreliable lead and lots of unreasonable high hopes. If this demon really is the one I'm looking for, if he still remembers who brought Trevor, if Trevor is still alive, let's start with a simple conversation. We'll listen to what the demon has to say, then decide what to do next. Are you sure you can still find Trevor? You may not like what you discover. Soldier looks down. I've long accepted that whatever happened to Trevor couldn't have been good. I still want to know his fate. If he's in prison, I will set him free. If he's dead, I will at least be able to pray for his soul's peaceful rest. Talk to the demon in the black mask. Of course we can. Oh, okay. I could have rested for free in this place this entire time. Because all my dudes are like at the death's door. Can I undeath's door here? Outer Shell seems confused. Something is wrong. I feel like I've lost something or not. It was Desna who lost me when we descended into the abyss. She had been my invisible protector through all those years, and now I no longer feel the divine helping hand on my shoulder. What is this gift you mentioned? You saw it yourself many times. Whenever something threatens my life, the goddess sent her divine butterflies to carry me away. Her power no longer protects me now that I'm back in the abyss. Desna has abandoned you. No, I desperately hope that's not the case. The goddess still wishes me well, I'm sure. It's just that the abyss is so far from Elysium that she either can't see me or can't reach me here. She protected me while I was on Galarian, but now I can only rely on myself and you. Is that your dream realm? Maybe, I think so. Arsha pauses, listening to something deep inside her, then smiles shyly. Yes, my dream is still there, and nobody will take them away from me. I see. Try not to put yourself in harm's way anymore, then. I'll try. I hope my evasion skills haven't gotten too rusty after so long under the gods' protection. How do you feel about reconciling with your mom? Lance scratches his head pensively. It's weird. I think I feel happy about it, but I also feel like the rug's been pulled from under me. You know, I never admitted to myself that I was angry at her. I didn't let myself even consider it. I took all my anger out on myself, on the demons, and still, it wasn't like I was carrying around a huge boulder. And now that the weight is gone, I don't know how to live without it. She went back to Nerosian, but she gave me her address. It's strange to think I can write to her, tell her what's on my mind, ask for her advice. I was used to her not being around, to the idea that she was gone forever, and now I have to get used to her being in my life. Lance smiles. Thank you, Kiryu, for not letting me off the hook. I was mad. I'd sooner run into the wound and hug the demon than gone to see her, but it turned out you were right. Thank you. I don't know what the situation is with your parents, but if you get the chance to hug your mom, do it. Did you come with me so you could see the surface again? Initially, I blamed the demons for everything my family had been through. I wanted to come up to the surface to seek revenge, but since meeting my mom and becoming chief of our tribe, so many things have changed for me. I'm on the surface to drive the demons out of Galarian, because there will only be more misery in the world as long as they're here. The past is in the past. I can't change what happened to my family and my people. We just have to live with the consequences, but we can still change the future. You still want to wrench the demons for your family's suffering? Or has something changed? You know, I guess something has changed. I really wanted to make the demons pay for everything. For mongrels being cast out, for my mom's tears, for my dad's early death, for the lumps in my porridge, but after I reconciled with Mom, I realized a lot of things. I realized that I just hate feeling helpless, that's it. Whenever I don't know what to do, I start thinking everything is my fault. I thought I hated the demons, but I actually just hated myself. Before this crusade, I never even met a demon, and then when I saw what they turned Venduag into, what they were doing on the surface, it's like everything suddenly became crystal clear. I realized that demons must be destroyed, not because they spat in my ancestors' soup way back when, but just because they are the evil that we must defeat if we want to live. I watched them die from my arrows, and I know that I'm doing the right thing. Of course it's a drop in the ocean, but as long as my hands obey me, as long as my eyes can see the target, I still have hope that I can do something important. There's still time for that. I don't think you belong in my party. By the inheritor! Far from the eyes of strangers, I can assume my true form. But in Alashinria, I will remain hidden. It seems this sorrowful and unsettling place will be what we call home, at least for a time. What is our next step? In Alashinria, there's no one as powerful as Shamira, the right hand of Nauticula herself. It is she who rules the city while her inscrutable mistress is away. As sad as it is for me to admit, we must try to gain her favor if we want Alashinria to take us seriously. How well known am I among the denizens of Alashinria? Some demons have heard rumors about you, but no one is paying much heed to those rumors. Let me honestly, what do you think of the one you call the champion of Galarian? I would be lying if I told you that I don't observe you with some trepidation. Sometimes I wonder. Sehr gut. Sometimes I wonder what will happen if you falter. For power and responsibility represent the most difficult trial of all, and many righteous souls have failed to pass it. I have a question about our mission. What can you tell me about the Abyss and the demons in general? Demons. The Hand of the Inheritor speaks slowly and heavily as if trying to break through some inner resistance. They are the youngest race of the Outer Planes, and the wildest in origin. Once entirely different creatures used to rule the Abyss. Those were Lipoth, the embodiment of chaos. They were much less human-like. But then one entity conjured up the idea that primordial chaos could be mixed with an evil mortal soul. That is how the first demons were created. Now, no one remembers the name of the creator now, but the creations still live and prosper. They overthrew the Quipoth and became the essence, the soul of the abyss. I honestly cannot say which is what's worse, before humanity was added to it or now. What do you know about Alashinria? Chaos has many faces. When the chaos decided to manifest itself in the form of a city, Alashinria was born. They're placed in the abyss. They are darker, bloodier, more dangerous, and more deceiving, but I cannot imagine a place whose significance would eclipse that of Alashinria. When Nocticla built the city, she employed everything of her essence that ever existed in the abyss. Demons of all kind from every corner of this gloomy plane lived there. And what is more, the Lady in Shadow opened the city's gates to visitors from other planes. Then strangers swarmed to the city. Merchants and travelers, mercenaries and explorers, mages and bards, creatures from all planes, those daring enough to visit the abyss, choose Alashinria as their destination. The city is divided by two sets of walls, between which lie the quarters open to outsiders. One set of walls protects Nauticula's guests from the rabble and the poor, who are desperate enough to violate their ruler's orders for a chance to gain a coin or two. The other set of walls protect their outsiders from the city's nobility, who can flout Nauticula's recommendations without any reason at all, merely on a whim, but do not think that there is a single place in Alashinria that is safe for dangers lurking around every corner there. Tell me about Nauticula. The Lady in Shadow, the first of the succubi kin, and likely most dangerous demon to have ever been spawned by the Abyss. I cannot tell you much about her, for she cunningly hides in the shadows, eluding the daggers of her foes and schemes of her rivals. All I know is that she gained power after she overthrew Viravaxis, who was the lord of shadow demons. She took his power, his realm, his subjects, and that merely whetted her appetite. Many demon lords have perished since then, cut down by her treacherous and sudden strikes. With each fallen enemy, her powers grew stronger, and her glory greater. I cannot tell which of her weapons is more dangerous, her unerring strikes, her seductive charms, her unbridled courage, or her astounding stealth. You must be aware of all these dangers. I'd like to know more about Shamira. Shamira the Ardent Dream. This name once rang with purity and glory, but today it is tarnished with shame and treachery. Born in the upper planes, she was granted the higher honor of kindling the flame of dreams in mortals, to fan it and protect it from the frigid chills of sorrow and cynicism. Shamira performed her duties faithfully until she made one single mistake. I will spare you the details, but all I will say is that the grandeur of the dream she fostered was equal only to the bloody price of its realization. It was a majestic but somber dream, and Shamira let it come true. As she fled, either cowardice or certainty of her rectitude kept her from standing in front of her superiors and answering for her actions. She hid in the abyss where Nocticla, the Lady in Shadow, embraced her ardent light and darkened it with her blackness. A few centuries passed, and we heard her name again. Now she was called the Mistress of Alashinria, Nocticla's loyal companion and favorite. That is how we knew for certain that we were right on that fateful day when we condemned Shamira. Our only regret is that we failed to foresee her fall. What is so dangerous about Apsmira? She is the worst of all Baphomet's offspring. She gained the grim title in the bloody conflict with her own brothers and sisters, and she brutally wiped out everyone who stood in her way. She did not even show mercy for her own mother, and doomed her to a cruel execution. As reward for her eagerness and loyalty, Baphomet granted her use of his most cherished tool, the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth. However, now an even greater threat has arisen under Hapnira's rule. Unusually powerful demons, the source of whose strength is unknown and most dangerous to us. The Crusaders have encountered such demons only a scant few times, but should an entire army of such fiends appear, Dresden would fall, Narusian would fall, then all of Avestan would follow, and even Golarion would not stand a chance against them. Put an end to Hapsmira's machinations. That is our mission. I see you bless the rocks of this cavern. Indeed I have. If even on Golarion the Abyss' harmful influence can unsettle mortals and disturb their rest, what then can be said of the Abyss itself, the very heart of pain and sin? But worry not, champion. By the power granted to me by Omine, I have consecrated these dark caves. You can find respite here and recover your strength. I'd like to ask a personal question. There shouldn't be any secrets between us, champion. The very instant the Queen Galfrey sent you to this dark place, I swore to myself that I would do everything with my power to ease your burden. Why did you follow me to the Abyss? Because my duty and my honor demanded that I do so. You were facing a great mission and a colossal challenge, while those who remained behind merely had the honor of protecting what you had already liberated from the demon hordes. My heart told me that my help would be needed here more. How does it feel for you to be in a place like this? This is not my first foray into the Abyss, though it is the first time I have come here to watch and talk rather than do battle. On more than one occasion, I and other warriors of heaven have descended to this evil and corrupted place to bring retribution to the vile and grant salvation to their victims. For better or worse, heaven and the Abyss cannot engage in open war, though I can recall some moments when we seem to teeter on the precipice of just that. All we can permit ourselves are raids and skirmishes along the border. Is ultimate victory over the demons even possible? It is, but it is not the kind of victory you dream of. The inheritor remained silent for a while before speaking in a heavy, hollow voice. The Abyss lives while evil lives in the hearts of mortals. Demons don't just appear from nothing. Most of them originate from the souls of those who committed themselves to evil while still living. That's why the war with the Abyss, should it ever start, may be never-ending. The place of each fallen demon will be immediately taken by a new one. That's why our only true chance to secure ultimate victory will emerge only after we exterminate all evil in the world. We must achieve a situation where not a single soul would voluntarily resort to evil deeds, when mortals themselves, by their own free will, turn to the light all at once. But no one in the universe knows how to achieve that, and many who have tried ended up as tyrants and false prophets. May heaven guard me against such a fall. What are your thoughts on Galfrey's latest order? Iomade has never striven to rule over mortals. She has only guided and helped them. So I should follow her example and never try to interfere with your way of life or question it. What I will say is that I'm as certain of the necessity of her mission as I am of the sharpness of my blade. What surprised me, and truth be told unsettled me too, is that cruelty with which my noble sister-in-arms Galfrey dispatched you here. The Queen has every right to give orders to her commander, but a right without righteousness is worth little. Is there anything you can help me with? I will follow you everywhere, remain invisible to our enemies. Will not have the slightest suspicion of our presence. When you need advice, I will give it to you, and when you are stricken by disease, I will come to aid and dispel it. No matter how long you may have traveled through the Abyss, you can always be sure that I'm near, and heaven will not forsake you. How do you hide yourself from the demons? This magic spell turns me to an invisible spirit, hidden from the eyes of everyone who was born in the Abyss, and whose heart has been blackened by evil. Those who hail from the other planes are capable of seeing me if they use magical sight of some kind, as well as those whose woeful fate was to be born and raised here while carrying light and purity in their soul. But my protection from demons is very effective, and will work until I myself decide to appear in true form to join battle or someone else in need. Can you heal me? Let the flow of light that pours upon you cleanse your soul of all memories of filth and blood of the Abyss. Oh, he healed me, but he didn't. Remove my wounded. Ever thought I'd find myself in the land of the Fae? Well, let's take a gander at how they live down here. We just need to follow the rules, so we'll stay forever. This isn't the land of the Fae, this is the Abyss. You say that like there's a difference. Sure, some Ooglins have horns, others have wings, and still others have horns and wings. But they're all the same Ooglins in the end. What rules? Ah, there are lots of them. Let's see. Ulbrich starts counting on his fingers. First and foremost, never agree to dance with them. You set one foot in their feish frolics and you won't be able to stop. You'll just keep prancing until you drop dead from exhaustion. What else? Don't accept any gifts and always give something in return, or else you'll have to serve them forever and ever. Don't eat or drink anything without permission, or they'll turn you into a beast or even a cockroach. He continues to tick off his fingers. There's just too many to list. I know them all from my grandma, and she knew so many songs about Fae, so many tales. Look, Warchief, instead of me telling you all this, how about you just follow my lead here? All right, you can't go wrong that way, and if you see anything suspicious, just give him this. Ulbrich thrusts his hand in your direction with the index of little fingers extended, and swirls it back and forth. Doing this? It's the best way to ward off end sorcery. If you show it to a Fae, it can't give you the evil eye. I need to talk to you. Super Douglins.
Follow if you dare.
It's time for the experiment. I hope these words inspire as much enthusiasm in you as they do in me. What's this experiment about? You see, I have decided, though dared would be a better term, to address an issue which up to now I have preferred to avoid due to my total ignorance on its sphere. Nene lowers her head in embarrassment. I realize it's hard to believe that I, a person of, let's skip the false modesty, superior intellect, could not know something so simple. But it's never too late to fill in the gaps of knowledge, right? I'm talking about friendship. To be honest, at first I planned to assign the writings of this article for the encyclopedia to a co-author of some kind. Then I met you, my loyal follower, and suddenly I thought I could write it myself. Nina seems to have reached the limit of her courage, and she looks away. So you never had any friends? I see no sense in them. Hold on, so you're trying to say that you consider me your friend? You misunderstand me. I don't need friends. I have no desire to spend my time on them when I could spend it on new experiments and discoveries. Nina explains this to you as though she is speaking to a 5-year-old. I just want to learn what it's like to have a friend. For an encyclopedia, nothing more. I realize that you would like to consider me your friend, wouldn't you? Who wouldn't? I'm a scientific luminary, after all, so I do apologize for disappointing you. Well, if it needs to be done, we'll do it. Let's get started. I'm glad you agreed. Many would have considered my request too personal and refused. It's good that you're above such squeamish sentiment. Here, I made a list. I based it on my observations of individuals around me and my personal knowledge of the topic, which I have to admit is far from comprehensive. That's a crumpled piece of paper. Friends smile at each other, gossip about their other friends, drink alcohol together, no longer required. Sometimes argue, sometimes copulate. Okay. Study it well. We'll start as soon as you're ready. Do we have to follow this list? Nenu looks at you with disapproval. You're trying to say that I made it for nothing? I've developed a perfect methodology that involves all the mechanics of friendship between two individuals. But by all means, sure, let's just abandon the list. Read the list. Point number 1. Friends smile at each other. You raise your eyes to Nenio, who has already fixed a malevolent grin on her face, the kind that would make you soil yourself if you saw it in the dark of night. Respond with a brief smile. Keeping the unusual grin on her face, Nenio hisses through her clenched teeth. You call that a smile? Come on, try again. Give her a wild smile. Your eyes bore into Nenio's and she stares right back as you both grin as wildly as possible. A minute passes in tense silence. Ah! She massages her cheeks with her hands. I never imagined being friends with such an exhausting business, so what's next on the list? Point number 2. Friends gossip about their other friends. Oh, I made some preparation for that. She produces several pieces of paper for me, Steve. Come on, let's get to it. Who are we gossiping about? Arashale. Excellent choice, so what do you think of her? I love her. Oh, interesting. Incidentally, yesterday I saw her. Nina picks up a random piece of paper and reads it. Walking on all fours. You have any idea who we're even talking about? Nina becomes a little embarrassed, but only a little. No, I don't make a point of remembering those I have traveled with. That's why I prepared these universally applicable pieces of gossip. That doesn't sound like her at all. Really? Excuse me, I'll try again. Yesterday I saw her drink from a puddle. Right, thanks for the info. Truth be told, this whole experiment seems like sheer stupidity to me, but how can we learn that stupidity is stupid without doing stupid things? We need to finish what we started. She gives you a satisfied nod and stows her paper back in her sleeve. Alright, stage 2 is now complete. What's next on the list? Point number 3, friends drink alcohol together. Then it says no longer required. Alright, I should cross that out at this point. I wrote this and then I checked the encyclopedia and recalled that I've already conducted that experiment. And judging by the same encyclopedia, I especially by an odd stain on that particular page, it would be unwise to say the least tried. And judging by the same encyclopedia, and especially by an odd stain on the particular page, it would be unwise to say the least. To try to and repeat it. Jesus, there's a lot of separate clauses in this. There's like 3 clauses. Like the actual sentence is, and it would be unwise to try and repeat it. That's the actual sentence there. Point number 4, friends sometimes argue. A new heap of papers appeared in his hands. You are disinterested in the experiment, and you can't even tell the difference between those two words. But you can kiss my ass. Not too creative, but will do. Now we can definitely be considered friends. And on that note, I conclude the 4th part of the experiment. What's last on the list? Point number 5, friends sometimes copulate. Oh, yes, that, Ninja's eyes. Take off your underwear. Bravely pull down your underwear? But now we're going to engage in the act of copulation exclusively for the sake of carnal pleasure, bypassing the main purpose of all copulation, which is procreation. What part of that isn't clear? Not all friends have to do that. Is that true? Are you sure? What an unexpected and interesting piece of information, I must confess. I wasn't so thrilled about this whole copulation idea from the start. It's so nice that the science does not demand this sacrifice today. Typical Yakuza soap story, yeah, very true. This thoroughly awkward experiment is finally concluded. I've learned what it means to be friends, and now I can write an article about it for the Encyclopedia. Ninja rubs her nose with a pencil. I'm happy that it's over. I once again convinced the friendship is the most foolish of all occupations. You did it all wrong. Friendship is more than just smiling, gossiping, bickering, and sex. Is it? You concluded all the assigned actions typically for two friends. Of course, I would have compiled an extended list, which would have included joint food ingestion and senseless banter with the aim of showing each other in the least attractive light, but how would that change the situation? Do you know what I will write in Encyclopedia? Friendship is a set of primitive rituals intended to help individuals forget about their loneliness. However, I have no interest in that. I see my loneliness as a sign of my uniqueness. The one who leads the way is always alone. Now I have time to answer your questions. Come on, ask away. I like Nenio.
I'm off.
I guess those are inside the cave. Nenio. There they are. Greyboard gives a slight smile as he lights his pipe. The excited glint in his eyes betrays his impatience to share his news with you. Finally, he can contain himself no longer. Interested news, read Street Myers. Kiryu. There have been talk among the more disreputable citizens of Alexandria that someone is hiring the most vicious thugs and cutthroats to kill a certain Villadus. A familiar name, isn't it? I strongly suspect that this is the same Villadus who set me up during the assassination of Darazan. I'd call that a virtuous coincidence. Remind me, what do you have against Villadus? I can't wait to have a few words with the fellow. He contracted me to kill the Baylor Darazan and insisted that I use the magical dagger he gave me, which turned out to be defective. My target escaped, and even though it's only postponed his death for a few days, it sullied my reputation. This means, of course, that Villadus will have to pay. I'm not sure how I will collect the payment in gold or his life. How did you obtain this information? Greyboard sounds offended. I'm an assassin. If I didn't know how to obtain up rumors, I'd be out of work. I visited a few taverns, including a place called Badlock. It's a real cesspool, and information flows into it from all over the city. I was approached by someone who was looking for thugs to hire. He was the one who told me everything. I would have found out more if I had talked to him longer, but after he called me a bloody larva, he needed a dentist and I needed a new mug of beer. Who is this Villadus? Greyboard takes a thoughtful draw from his pipe, and then answers in a businesslike manner. Here's what I know about our prey. He's a demon and a wizard powerful enough to enjoy high state status in this city. Lately, he has surrounded himself with a small army of mercenaries, but they are mere thugs who lack the skill of professional bodyguards. Ever since Villadus found out about the bounty on his head, he hasn't left his mansion. I suspect it's full of traps. I wouldn't underestimate the dangers of facing Villadus. They were looking for a real daredevils to bring him down, which means this whole business is almost certainly risky, maybe even suicidal. He wants Villadus dead. George shrugs. An anonymous entity who apparently has more brains than Villadus, and is smart enough to keep his name a secret from his employees. I bet it's one of the Daskarites. Darazan was one of Daskari's lackeys, after all, and even though internal strife never ends within that snake pit, They always team up against external threats. And what do you suggest? I'll be damned if I let a bunch of incompetent thugs get in before me. No, first I must have a little chat with Ulysses, and then they can do whatever they want with him. How about we leave those hapless goons in the dust and visit Villadus' mansion first? Sounds like an exciting challenge, doesn't it? Do you want to kill Villadus? Not necessarily. Perhaps I'd rather have a full weight of compensation in gold, and yet, the longer my venture is delayed, the stronger my desire grows to collect the debt in another way. How do we find Villadus? His mansion is in the upper city. It's called the House of the Wicked Knowledge. I'm not sure how wicked his knowledge is exactly, but he is truly wicked when it comes to business arrangements. Alright, let's pay him a visit. Excellent. I think the conversation will involve some good old-fashioned violence.
I do what I must.
Because I can. Do you really think the demons will listen to you? They listened to me, didn't they? I told them that what I wanted to say, they might have forgotten it all right away, but what if they didn't? What do you want to discuss with Nocticula? I don't know, I just want to see her with my own eyes. Maybe then I will know what to say. Jesus Christ. Hi. Hi, Logan. Vad är det här? Ha? Säg här. Ah. Hallå? Kom det was another. Hi, you good? Oh, säkert det här. Säkert det. Ha? Inget av, va? Darren looks rather distracted. He is staring into space as though he's listening to something deep inside himself. Finally notices you and his lips quirk into a nervous smile. So many people have cursed me and told me I'll end up in the abyss when I die. I suppose I'd rather deftly subvert the expectations by getting here while I'm still alive. You don't like it here, do you? Can't you see that I'm afraid? More afraid than I've been in my entire life? Darren adds in a grim voice. And believe me, I'm no stranger to paralyzing fear. We are in the most atrocious and macabre place imaginable. Moreover, we're practically surrounded by demons, curse them all, vile, rotten creatures who can experience something approaching joy only when torturing mortals. You can't imagine how glad I am to find myself in their domain. Treat this as another adventure. In my world, an adventure is getting totally smashed with a couple of apprentice mages who've just got the hang of basic teleportation spells, and waking up several thousand miles away from next to someone you never clapped eyes on before. Someone who might turn out to be a Varation saber swallower or a dragon in human form, but this? Yo, sir, what's up? Well, fine. Find me the least beautiful, at least one beautiful saber swallower around here, and I shall magnanimously agree to call it all an adventure. Then once again, either recalling something good from his past or enjoying his own joke. You want to talk about your past? I've been thinking a lot about what happened since our visit to the Heaven's Edge. Darren's face grows grim. I don't like discussing such unpleasant things. You seem quite capable of having fun, so why are you? I don't even know what you are trying to achieve here. I suppose you can always ask, and I'll decide whether I want to answer or not. Tell me honestly, do you miss the people who died that day? Darren is silent for a moment. His pupils seem to pulsate to the ruin of his thoughts, or emotions perhaps. I regret leaving my mother alone. She deserved a better death than that. They confined her to a room so that she wouldn't infect those who still believed they could avoid the illness, and oh, I forget that you didn't know. Alright, that's enough. Let me be blunt, I don't care about my so-called kin at all. People die every day, and none of those people were my friends. They are all dead. I'm alive and able to enjoy life to the fullest. Besides, there are many things far worse than death. Were you close to your mother? Perhaps, maybe. My mother loved me and I loved her, even though I was a thorn in her side. How can you truly be close to your parents when you're just an arrogant whelp? At least I was lucky enough to have a real mother instead of a countess mother. Aristocratic parents often see their children as valuable investments and vessels for all their ambitions. Thank you for your answer. Solskjaer is drawing something, but when he notices you, he hurriedly folds over the paper. Drawing for inspiration? The priest shakes his head. My drawing is just not flowing in the way it normally does. This place doesn't inspire creativity. So tell me you managed to find some beauty in the abyss. No. Cringing a little, Solskjaer shows you a few sheets of crossed out sketches. You can still recognize the vistas of other Shinra in them. I tried, but I can't. Not here. May the goddess forgive me, but it's beyond my powers. Amelia. Oh. I have to go.
We do it my way.
I don't see any place to like perma rest here. To like alleviate our problems.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, we can level up, I guess. God bless. Okay, let's do some gear distribution first. So we're actually taking Mr. Man here with us. Wait, he had a Cloak of Living Flame as well? Isn't that the same thing over, I guess? No, Cloak of Cinders. Different. Partially skinning people, huh? Well, we can give a Inspired Wisdom crown here, of course. And here. Alluring Charisma. Little bit rare. You can give her Mental Perfection. I feel like we probably go Inspired Wisdom here too. As much as this crown is okay. Can't really say no to a plus 6 in your primary stat. Maybe I should have given this crown... No, because, don't we have something else on there that gives him... charisma? No, we don't. I think I would actually give this... I think I would do that. Do that. Do this, I guess. Okay, everyone has a cloak or something better. No, there we go. Ring of protection. Ring of protection. Ring of protection. Alright, everyone has a ring of protection on their minds right now. I think, well, it's not a melee character, so it probably makes sense that it has at least one. Race of armor +5. Vast intelligence. I don't know if any of these characters care about int. Dexterity and constitution. Giant strength. Sure, enjoy, my friend. Ring of evasion. I'll give it to Greybor, I guess. This one could be fitting on Darren, the belt of demonic shadow, but I feel like there's something I want to carry with me. Maybe I'll just hand it over here. That's fine. Storyteller's ring, lore appropriate. We'll keep it with us, I guess. +3, +3. Anyone else that care about that type of armor? Oh, absolutely not. Full plate +2, mithril breastplate. Breastplate +3. Nice. She's tower shield then, so these shields don't make much sense to her. Oh, we have a glaive for soul shield, maybe. I guess the one that he's using is probably better. Yeah. Okay, we can sell that one then. I level up. You leveled up. Strength, I guess. I think we leveled twice, right? I think we're level 17, aren't we? I really wish I could just see like if there's anything new here. That is like level based. Like this thing. Blinding critical, I don't know what that is, but it's it looks like it has a high level ability at least. I can no longer be flanked. Alright, let's go blinding strike. Sounds cool. Critical point blank shot. Extra Slayer talent, greater blind fighting. Sounds good. Another point. Oh, perception. Perfect. Alright, it's... Hey, Lance. It's breakfast slash give Alpha our meds time. How are you doing? What are you up to today? I had a brother trying to buy tickets to some concert my mom insists, didn't get the tickets, so went back to sleep. Oh man, that sucks. Was it like the ticket sales open and by the time you even attempted to get the tickets, they were just sold out? Yeah, they were all on the site when they released. Oh. I got thrown into a waiting room, and once I got through, there were no tickets left. Man, that sucks. Was it to like what type of concert? There's another Finnish band who are doing their final concert next year. Oh damn! Well, I guess it makes sense that it was there's a lot of people trying to get tickets for it then. But maybe there's like a lot of scalpers too, I guess. I'll try this lunge thing. Why not? Or I could try warrior priest. I'll try this lunge thing. Let's see if it like has any value, I guess. New spells. I'm considering trying it tomorrow. Okay. Sounds like a plan. First level 8 spells on Darren. He gets this for free. Things are like 122 and 30 euros though, so I was kind of relieved I didn't get them. My sister and mom already got tickets from pre-sale. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're the only one that doesn't have the tickets yet. Holy aura. That's just the opposite of unholy aura, I assume. Oh, you'll be selling those if you get 3 tickets. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. I'll just go for this holy aura thing, I guess. I have improved initiative on every character now, so I can't even just pick the easy win. Warrior Priest is pretty decent, though, maybe. Maybe just go another extra channel oracle. Scribe scrolls. I'll just go for warrior priest for a +1 bonus initiative, I guess. Cold damage is negative, the most travel expense, scoring the target, one blind. Destruction! I should probably put my food in before I keep leveling people up. Well, maybe I should go see if I can actually make anything. I just realized I don't make any bread. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, guys. Here's a clip where I said something awesome that I completely agree with. I'll evade them all right.
It's your last roundup, you bastard!
Okay, Lionel, you asshole. I thought we were friends. Remember we fought Radon together? You know what I remember, Lionel? I remember you dying like a little beta bitch. Yeah, stay mad. I don't know if I care about age discrepancies that much anymore.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do?
Oh, king of the castle, king of the castle. Oh, go do this, go do that.
Alright, where's the horde of enemies? I'm ready for them. Oh my god, that scared me. Jesus Christ, that scared me.
Right. Just
Gay, oh,
I'm
unfortunate.
sure you'll find your way.
I'm on it.
I hate when I'm a woman and people are homosexuals. That's the worst.
They tell you what.
Hey, did you guys know that Einstein might have been a gay? Well, well, well. Maybe the signs was gay too.
そんなものがそれじゃ
Just to be clear, there has right now someone has to break into this room, right? Because they didn't make an entire hotel, just you could walk through it for nothing. Either you can go here later, or someone's about to break in, so we can fight our way back downstairs, right? Those are the two options. There's no way they made this entire area, and you don't fight here, and you do nothing else here.
錦はそいつを握りつぶそうと
しんちゃんはそう言ってたわ。
何いい音聞かせろや
Wow. Who would have called it?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Hello, Mr. Moose. Did you hear the news? I have had sex with Grandma. What do you think about that? Oh, he doesn't care. Right. Gonna run up for now.
Is getting banned from Twitch based? Well, I'm not exactly sure, since I'm an AI. But I would guess that streaming is frowned upon by Twitch staff. Sorry.
Miranda, give me your dreams. Bum 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 bum.
Who is better, Forsin or XQC? Forsin is so much better. Honestly, XQC is just annoying.
Following?
I'm basing so hard right now. I am basing so hard right now.
I don't know if this is gonna happen, but it's funny every time. God bless. I think I might have done it. Maybe? I think I did it.
What are the 5 steps to
I did
becoming a
it.
comedian?
I did it. I'm good.
Step 1. Learn what a
I
joke
did it again.
is.
I figured out how to do it.
Step 2. Steal jokes from other, better comedians. Step 3. Find an audience. Step 4. Realize you're not actually funny.
It's just speed
Step
running
5.
Endaline.
Become a
The
Twitch
speedrunning
streamer
man.
instead.
The speed
Hope
running
this
plan.
helps.
Personal film responsible for setting up all the camera angles and lighting. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, hey Ariel, what's up? Didn't expect to see you down here. We finished the Stanley Parable, and we played Minesweeper, and we played some Sudoku. So I mean, I guess that's a good day all in all, right? Stanley Parable, super cool. I just went to my own stream for some reason when I went to go to Twitch. Logan came up, so I thought to go grab him. I just went to my own stream for some reason when I went to go to Twitch. Logan came up, so I thought to go grab him. I just went to my own stream. Logan came up, so I thought to go grab him. That? Oh, playing good. Playing good. Oh, playing good. Logan's here. What a good puppy cat, huh? My mind's exploding. Why is that happening? Logan's here. What a good puppy cat, huh? Oh, Logan's here. My mind's exploding. Why is that happening? Logan's here. What a who do we raid? Oh, we can raid. Soppy's playing Slay the Spire. We can probably raid to Soppy today. Who do we raid? Oh, we can raid. Bro, what's wrong with you? Very licorice. Oh guys, look, by the way, we're 10 minutes over the time, so
Wind
Idra
attack
was
shouldn't be
completely
used.
right.
Look for something else.
This is why I always trust Idra.
Persona! Anat, come!
Because Idra is always right.
One down. Go, Queen, go!
I'll use my persona! Anat!
Where are you being sus?
Go with this!
Why are we sussing right now? George and Shane right now. schoolgirl outfit Enda when? You mean in real life? Also, hello, Cashew. We'll do it at 1,000 subs, Cash. We'll do the schoolgirl outfit at 1,000 subs, okay? Lotus ball.
My name is Elm.
That's a good spell. Oh, I have drugs. Never mind. I'm good. Uh, 9704. Hey, you stupid bitch. You guys watch this clip. This is my favorite clip. What I say here is true. Whenever we get dirt magazines, it's to me the sword barely hit from minors. I mean, I think minors should be allowed to buy dirty magazines too, right? No, what he said. No restrictions to play Tahaheim. Oh my. Are we playing Batman right now? Jesus Christ. Ah.
The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse.
Finally coming to your senses. I'll never forgive them. I'll never forgive them for what they did. That's the wrong thing. Once again. That was the wrong meme. When sex is your problem, you're one of them once, weren't you? Yeah, that's right. When I was a kid, I joined the Yak. Oh, this had iframes, sir. That would have pissed me off other than. Oh.
Thank you for your enlightening insight, Evil. What would we do without you?
I hate.
Over to you, Evil.
No.
I can't take that chance.
I thought I ended my last sentence with over to you, Evil. Did it not come through? I said it again just now. Nero, you didn't say it properly. Why would you call me out when you didn't say it correctly? That was kind of rude.
Amazing.
Back to you in the studio, Nero. Over to you, Evil. Did I successfully swap to you? You're all just mocking me now.
'Cause you had a bad day. You had a bad day. Sing a sad just to turn it around. Oh my god. Hey, what's up? What? You had a bad day. Yeah! Yeah! 1 second, Logan has a check on it. I will extract it.